one thing is length. When you have length, you have guys that can switch any position, and when you're able to switch, it makes it easier because in a pick and roll, if you have to get through one slight second of being late, oh, you're going to lose your man. But when you switch, your other defender is already in front of the man, and so I think it's the length, switching, and also that help side defense, that shot blocking coming from the weak side.
That effort, though, is always there in all those different scenarios, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Length means nothing without effort. You got to have heart to play D.
Now a look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brooks. And it's blocked. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. He dishes it to Curry. Back to Green. Oubre outside. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Here's Brooks. That shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Curry. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, just working the defense in the painted area. Curry with the smooth teardrop.
Now here's Morant. D right on him. Jackson has the open look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Puts up a 3. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wiggins. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, no surprise to see the game's best shooter sink a 3 like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
Now here's Morant, covered by Oubre. Now here's Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Curry fires from way outside. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried them.
Now Winslow, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, Kevin, the front office shakeup this summer for the Grizzlies. Now, the new leadership wants to take more of a long-term, proactive approach to things.
And many fans in Memphis had hoped for a change. But, Chris, they still had some question marks with this new leadership.
Yeah, Kevin, that's because they're relatively young and unproven. Former lawyers rather than basketball minds. But we're seeing that league-wide, teams are going with former agents and lawyers in their front office.
First one falls for him. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, and Kevin, this Warriors team, they just have a wealth of stars. Nothing can equal the roster from last season, though. But they legitimately had an all-star at every position for a bit.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Green taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Oubre kicks to Chris. Off target with his 3. And even with the departures this offseason, the Warriors, Chris, are still a contender.
Yeah, and the Warriors knew that they couldn't keep the same roster. It just wasn't possible. But still, what a ride it was for the short time it lasted.
And the shot goes in.
the closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
And a deep three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Al Winslow after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Here's Valanciunas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now Oubre. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Green. Shoots over Winslow. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, every year refines that jumper a little bit more. I mean, Draymond knows what this team needs from him.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Morant with it. Curry meets him. Outside for Jackson. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry on the wing. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Brooks. Chris with the rebound. The Warriors lead it. Here's Wiggins. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! Yeah, Kevin, you can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Valanciunas. And the emphasis on mobility, a challenge for lumbering 7-footers like Valanciunas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to be the quickest when you're 7 feet tall, Kevin. I mean, in order to earn his keep, he has to be dominant inside. I mean, he has that capability.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Opening day, Chris. In your experience, which types of teams tend to start the season well, started strong?
2 types. One, the team that has been forgotten about and left out. The team that had a disappointing season the year before and no one knows the pain that they went through all summer long, waiting to get back to that moment. So they've been incentivized for half of a year to come back and say, wait a minute, it's our turn now. And those teams are sneaky under the radar.
Little chip on their shoulder, in other words.
And then secondly, I would say veteran teams. Teams that know what they want, teams that are focused and saying, wait a minute, we know this is a marathon. Let's take our time, warm up, and stick to the principles right away, and we'll end up in the right place later.
Shot from 16. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Outside Jackson. Inside. And stolen by Chris. Curry looking it over. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 8 points.
Always looking to fire away from outside the arc. Curry is a master at hitting these shots.
Now here's Morant. Guarded by Curry. Valanciunas with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
Now Wiggins following the miss by John Morant from deep. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Like a snake charmer, Curry mesmerizes the defender who makes a terrible play.
And with all the numbers that Curry puts up, all the records, Chris, that he owns, crazy to think that he's often sitting in the 4th quarter due to the score.
Yeah, it is crazy, Kevin. I mean, you pick Curry's MVP season, and even then he wasn't playing huge minutes. That is a testament to just how incredible he is. Curry finds ways to end games even before it reaches the 4th. Well, everyone has already agreed that Curry is a generational talent and one of the greatest shooters of all time. I mean, at this point, he is just climbing up the all-time list in NBA history. I mean, it's a robust resume.
Winslow's shot is off. Warriors leading by 10. Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis. And with Curry, the titles, the unanimous MVPs, Chris, it's hard to argue he's not one of the best ever.
Yeah, Kevin, what stands out to me is just how much he's changed the game. I mean, when you alter how teams approach the game and how kids practice at home, he's made the three just as big as the dunk.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Wiggins.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And Winslow pulls it down.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
Pass to Morant. Charity stripe shot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Curry outside. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Winslow. Brooks has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. On its way from Curry for 2. That one off the back iron and out.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Players have different ways of leading. Some guys, Chris, are loud and fiery. Others let their play do all the talking. What was your approach?
Well, Kevin, it depended on what situation I was in. When I was in Sacramento, I could be the quiet, fiery guy that led through my actions because Vlade was more of a vocal guy, and we had a really good-spirited team, so I didn't need to do much besides what we did in practice. In my younger days, when you want to win, you want to get out there, and maybe everyone doesn't have the sense of urgency that you do. You're a little bit more vocal, but I've always believed that the best leaders, no matter how well they communicate or anything else, the best leaders lead by example. And if you're telling everyone what to do and you're not doing it, usually it falls on deaf ears. So go out there and do it by example first, and everybody will follow.
Good advice. Good on both.
Well, and Kevin, in the Memphis Grizzlies, I mean, playoff contenders for 7 straight seasons from 2010 to 2017. I mean, a Western Conference Finals appearance in 2013. Now a new phase as they look to rebuild this roster.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. No good that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Brooks
feeling it out a bit. Here's Winslow, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And Chris, in the small market of Memphis, there'd been a resistance to hitting that reset button and going young.
Well, yeah, with fan attendance dropping in each of the last 4 seasons, I mean, they've reached their pain threshold. And with this team struggling, the writing was on the wall.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. We discussed the challenge of defending Steph Curry. Coach said it's not just his outside shot. People forget what a terrific finisher he is inside. Kevin, there is no question that people still sleep on that aspect of Steph Curry's game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. That's good from Morant.
And with the Warriors, the strength of their defense comes from their versatility.
Yeah, they have a roster that can switch on everything. Guys like Draymond allow them to go small and not lose out on D. I mean, this team is very smart with their defensive schemes. And one of the younger players to enter the 2019 draft, Morant, wise beyond his years.
Feeds to Jackson. Curry with the steal, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. So it's the Warriors now. To end the drought. Again, Curry missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over Oubre, and again, Memphis no good. The Warriors leading. To the middle, kicks it out to Wiggins. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Gets the look he wants and still no luck. Tough night for him.
Knocks it loose. It's Brooks on the wing. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. Valanciunas. He nails it, and we're tied up. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebounder. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
52 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 14.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Winslow against Oubre. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Kicks to Morant. Trying to get open is Brooks. And that one's good. Morant.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Curry. 14 points for him. Launches a 3. Can't hit that one. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Warriors ahead, up 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. One of the most most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
Well, and he should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
So on the floor for Memphis, Kyle Anderson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Jones. Then it's Brooks. Here's Brooks. The Warriors making the shot. And Anderson kicks to Brooks. Jones from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Oubre's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry with a wide open look. Tries again. And the basket by Pascal. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks finds Anderson. Now here's Jones. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Brooks. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland. 6 on the shot clock. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Pascal. Powered down with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Now here's Brooks. Now the pass to Jones. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And here is Lee. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Now, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Jang. And Looney sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. On the clock. Jones from outside. Warriors leading by 6.
Well, when you look at a guy like Kevin Looney, I mean, he gives his team so much. I mean, great option to have either starting or off the bench with his versatility.
And Chris, with Looney, he's a bit of a glue guy, and his defense is his calling card.
Well, he slots into so many lineups as he can play the 4 or the 5 and basically guard anyone on the floor. He has a good motor and doesn't need a ton of touches to be effective.
The first one falls. Free throws good for Oubre. Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be, more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go. This is why I need a psychologist because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. Like, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
Now, here's Anderson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jones, the pass to Anderson. Outside, Jones. For the three. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Curry on the wing. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Such confidence from Curry. I mean, you watch him take it inside, you think he were a bigger player.
Brooks outside. 14 feet away. That's good on the jump shot. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jump. He's going to work hard for those.
Here's Pascal. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anderson outside. To the paint. Looking for Jang. He gets it there. Bucket is good.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Curry against Jones. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Oubre. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Jones with the bounce pass. Deep 2 from Brooks. And Lee pulls it down. Warriors leading by 8. Banked in off the glass. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Covered by Lee. It's Brooks on the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Jang, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
Free throw, good from Jang.
And when you think of shot blocking teams, the Warriors don't come to mind, and they really should.
Well, they led the league in blocks the last 3 seasons, Greg. You're exactly right. They don't have not one single dominant force, but every position can get a block. This team funnels you into challenge shots at the rim.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Golden State. And Jang drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Jones against Curry. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot from 16. Here's Looney, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul goes against Memphis. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Chris, you know a little something about that power forward position. Who do you think will be the best at that position in let's say, 3-5 years from now?
Wow, it may be who's the best at that position now will continue to be, and that's Anthony Davis. He can do it all. He was a point guard in high school, and what that gave him was ball handling skills, lateral quickness, and a mentality of a small guy. And we all want that as big fellas, that mentality, because you have the height. You just need to believe that you can do it on all ends of the floor, and he can do it defensively, offensively. He can coach. He could be your trainer as well, get guys healthy. I think AD could do it all.
Good explanation. No good from Clark. Warriors leading by 10. Shoots the 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And stolen by Chris. Curry against Jones. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. Takes the 13-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
The gorgeous shooting form. I mean, Curry, the quick release. He's getting it done from mid-range.
Here's Clark, covered by Lee, and it's blocked. Outside for Curry. Fires the 3. Again, Curry missing.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Now, Chang. Warriors with the rebound. Down low. Here's Chris. And the rejection by Chang. Now here's Jones. Pass to Clark. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Wiggins is checked in for Damian Lee. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's Morant in for Tyus Jones.
Shooting 1.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now here's Curry. He's got 20. Inside. Here's Chris. Drilled from 11 feet out. Chris has got his second basket of the night.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Now here's Morant. Guarded by Curry. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Morant.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And no good that time. Nice D from Brooks.
Come get it, come get it.
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Outside for Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Winslow. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 9. Wiggins outside. Over Clark. Chris past the Looney. To the inside. It's picked off. Winslow up top, guarded by Curry. Now here's Morant, guarded closely. Wiggins with the block, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Winslow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Let's look at the stats for Draymond Green. Last year, getting it done. He was around 7 points a game last year. 7 assists and 7 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
The first free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors leading by 7. Chris pass to Wiggins. Here's Pascal. Brooks covering. 1:41 left in the second quarter. And that one's good. Green's got 8 points.
You got to be aware of Green. Although he's a pass-first player, he didn't even look for a shot in here.
Now Morant. He's got 10. Floats one up, and it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. Curry's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get the rebound. Morant, good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Chris pass to Pascal. Green with the ball. Outside Curry. Here's Pascal. Wiggins surveying the floor. Over Jackson. No good on the shot. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. From deep. No good there. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
we're competitive right now. We're going after it. You know, every possession, we'll go hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight. Not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
The thing I like is their aggressive approach and getting to the line. You know, when things seem to stagnate on offense, it's sometimes a matter of forcing your will. This team can generate a lot of points and also dictate the pace of the game if they play with that aggressiveness.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Warriors leading by 5. We've got Chris. Curry is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Chris. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Brooks. The pass to Jackson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Coming off a terrific season. 2nd in free throw percentage. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. And as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Now here's Curry. That one good for 2. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Morant. And he makes both free throws. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wiggins against Brooks. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Morant.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. He took on Jordan, and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in the water. Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Curry is inside. High post try, and Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Chris and Jaron Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Jaron Sr. And even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said, sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. And boy, was he right.
Now, here's Green. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Warriors haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Morant passes to Brooks.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Outside Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Brooks. Lays it up off the glass. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
Here's Curry with the 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 25 points.
Adding to his 3-point total on the night. He had 3 in the first half. Now he's got his first one here in the second.
Morant with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Passes it to Morant. Clock at 4.
Look, Curry is an underappreciated defender. Terrific at using his speed and reach to bother shooters.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Oubre on the wing. Covered by Winslow. Back to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Curry. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
And Curry is stronger than most people think. He knows how to keep his balance through contact.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Curry. And the basket by Jackson.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the 3. That makes him a very tough cover.
Curry passes to Chris. Outside, Green. At the top of the key, Oubre. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Winslow. He has 6. Sweet little floater. Winslow's got 8.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Curry. From outside the arc. And Winslow pulls it down.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
And now here's Chris. He's got 6. Curry finds Green. Oubre outside. Over Valanciunas. And the rejection by Valanciunas. for the lead. And Brooks, here we go.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
They get it back. Chris gets the bucket. 8 points for him.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. And it's blocked. Wiggins outside. 2 points. That one goes. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Oh, they'll take that. But they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on him.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Golden State. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Steph Curry fourth.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Now here's Morant. He's got 22. High arcing shot. They recover it and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
In his native Lithuania, Jonas Valanciunas is the star for his national team, making his debut at age 19, becoming the leader for his country.
So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now here's Lee, outside Curry. Shoots over Morant. Here's Chris. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
And so here's Memphis. They trail by 6. And the pass to Valanciunas. Over Chris. No good from Valanciunas.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes, and he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And both free throws good for Lee.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
The story of their game right here. One sloppy play after another.
Now Curry. 27 points for him. Here's Looney. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Morant with it. Curry meets him. Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Curry passes to Looney. Out left to the wing. Here's Pascal. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant with it. He's got 22. Pass to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Brooks. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Curry. Lee outside. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks, left side. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Brooks.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
Curry with the bounce pass. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Warriors haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Free throw good. Lee. And so he hits both. And here's Morant. Loose. Lee outside. To the wing right side. Pascal, the pass to Looney. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by Golden State. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Inside, out to Brooks. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Lee. He's got 6. Now the feed to Green. 8 feet away. Drained for 2 points. Green's got 10. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Passes to Morant. Valanciunas with the ball, and that one is good. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
The pass to Pascal. Outside, Green. Pass to Bowman. Wide open. That one misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. There's the lob to Jackson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Lee. Count that bucket. He's got 8. .55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, man, one of the smoothest young playmakers I've seen. Morant's passes are almost always on time and on point.
Outside, Green lets the 3 fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Dishes it to Morant. 19 seconds left to play in the third. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Valanciunas.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Bowman. It's deflected.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the rejection.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're all